Good morning again. One of the best parts of my position is that I get to hang out with some of the brightest and most committed folks in our field. As a professional home for community engagement professionals, practitioners, and scholars, or any combination of those words, we are committed to providing a holistic approach to professional development programs and initiatives. I'd like to highlight two of our cohort programs that have both in-person components and open registrations. So take notes or scan the QR codes as they come. You don't want to miss them. The first opportunity is our annual Changemakers Retreat. This intensive in-person leadership development experience will help participants hone their skills, build community, and enrich their identities as current and aspiring boundary spanners, change makers, and campus leaders. We will again be hosted by our partners at Towson University. This will be June 23rd through 26th this year, so get your registrations in now. The second is how I actually got to know today's award winner, the Engaged Scholars Initiative. This year-long cohort program is dedicated to bringing early career professionals together for content and connection. Now, historically, this initiative has focused on individuals from institutions, but this upcoming cohort will now support team involvement. Member institutions can now send up to 3 individuals to take part in this journey together. Those applications are open and they are due April 15th. And now, Campus Compact is pleased to announce that Dr. Castel V. Sweet, Director of Community Engagement and Assistant Professor of Practice and Community Engagement at the University of Mississippi and Engaged Scholars Initiative alum, has been awarded Campus Compact's Nadinne Cruz Community Engagement Professionals Award. This award is named in honor of Nadinne Cruz, an innovative leader of community-based experiential learning and a pioneer of the movement for the public purposes of higher education. The Nadinne Cruz Award celebrates the ethical leadership and advocacy demonstrated by community engagement professionals. Recipients have demonstrated collaboration with communities focused on transformative change, a commitment to justice-oriented work, and an impact on the larger movement to build ethical and effective community engagement locally, regionally, nationally, and internationally. Dr. Sweet is recognized for her work as a sociologist and community builder embedded at the intersections of community, culture, and race, emphasizing relationship building through place-based engagement practices. She has established programs such as the Community Engaged Fellows, a Community Engaged Leadership minor, and a place-based immersion program that brings together students, faculty, staff, and community residents to visit historic sites of injustice to reflect on the enduring legacy of inequity and imagine new possibilities for the future. Join me in congratulating Dr. Sweet.
Thank you so much, Dr. Springer. Receiving the Nadinne Cruz Award is an honor that I hold with deep gratitude. When I first entered the world of community university partnerships, I kept hearing this phrase, the work. People would say it like it was sacred, like it was supposed to just be something that we all know. But I'm a roll up your sleeves kind of person. I believe in presence and doing and getting my hands in the soil of a place. So when people talked about the work, it kind of bothered me. I questioned, what work? Whose work? So I found these answers by embedding myself in community with local residents and nonprofit organizations, in community with other advocates, in community with engaged scholars, in community with fellow change makers. And something clicked. The work wasn't just about programs and projects. It was about practice. It was the way that we lived our values out loud. As we talked a lot throughout this week, it's about how we apply community organizing principles to the way that we develop relationships. It's the way that we build coalitions to break down silos and cultivate possibilities. And it's the way that we preserve memory to imagine just and equitable futures. As Bell Hooks reminds us, to build community requires vigilant awareness of the work we must continuously do to undermine all the socialization that leads us to behave in ways that perpetuate dominance. That is the work. And I'm honored to do this work in community with all of you. So thank you, Campus Compact, for being a home where my work continues to breathe, and grow. This award carries the name of Nadinne Cruz, a visionary who taught us that true community engagement is a mutual act of transformation. She showed us that our job is not to lead from the front, but to walk beside. She reminds us that community engagement is not about helping, it's about being in right relationship. So this award charges me to continue the work that Nadinne Cruz did, and I would do so while carrying the stories of the communities who trusted me to walk alongside them. As we navigate all the changes and the challenges of this current moment, I remind us that the work requires us to also lean in, to lean into the people, to lean into the place, to lean into the practice, because once we lean in, we can see the transformation that will happen. Thank you.